You're watching the Bayou Blitz, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, it's playoff time out on the high school football gridiron. Our Bayou Blitz game, the feature game under the Friday Night Lights, is Opelousas Catholic hosting Westminster Christian Academy of Lafayette. News 15 sports director and our real raging Cajun, Will Herron, is out at Donald Gardner Stadium in Opelousas with those highlights. Will?
The Chargers and the Vikings came into this one evenly matched, both showing up at 7-3. It was an absolute grudge match from the first quarter to the end.
This is the first time these two teams have faced each other after last year's division and team realignment. It would get going fast. First drive of the game, Gavin Hebert running the X-trap finds plenty of room up the middle, and he takes off. It's a foot race from the 30-yard line, and Hebert wins it to put the first points of the game on the board. Vikings turn with the ball. Cross Gillen finally back in the lineup. Hits Roy Henry, who takes the ball to the 7-yard line. Next play, Roy Bergeron takes the ball the remaining 7 yards for the Opelousas Catholic touchdown. Ensuing kickoff, Hebert doing it all today. Takes the kick at the 25, finds a seam up the middle, then works his way to the near sideline. It's another track meet. Hebert takes it 75 yards for a touchdown. Chargers playing defense. Cross on the quarterback keeper. Gets tripped up by Jackson Davis, who gets a mid on the QB to bring him down for the loss. Vikings turn to play a little defense. Hebert takes the handoff and runs into a squad of defenders led by Braylon Harris. Westminster Christian Secondary were sharks tonight. Gillen shaking off some rust. Throws a dart to Jack Lamone, who's on the wrong team. Chargers taking advantage of that turnover. David Beasley from under center rolls to his left. Lost it to Aiden Delcambry, who goes in untouched. Your score at the half, 27-7.
Again, this one went back and forth the whole entire game. In the third quarter, the Vikings would take the lead, only to lose it in the fourth quarter to the Chargers. But Opelousas Catholic held on to the very end, winning it 34-33. I'm your real raging Cajun, Will Herron for the Bayou Blitz.
All right, thanks, Will. Our second game of the night features the other Westminster, this one from Opelousas. They hosted Delta Charter School, and News 15's Dracar Francois joins us with a look at this showdown.
A Division IV select matchup here in Opelousas, where Westminster Christian would host the Delta Charter Storm. Now, coming into this one, Westminster would win 5 out of their last 6 in the regular season, and they would keep that streak going on tonight, and it would be a complete team effort.
Joseph Brown takes it in for a Crusader touchdown.
In the first half, Westminster's defense would be dominant. The Crusaders would force Delta Charter to punt on their first 3 drives. And on the offensive side of the ball, well, it would be smash mouth football. The Crusaders would only attempt 1 pass on this drive, but that would result into something positive. First play down on the goal line, Michael Cunningham takes the handoff, and he would dive in for 6, and the Crusaders would strike first.
Michael Cunningham takes it in for a Crusader touchdown.
After a 3 and out from the Storm, the Crusaders take over. Stephen George would drop back and heaves it to Jamari White, and he would take the top off of the defense for their second touchdown. Another 3 and out for the Delta Charter, and Westminster takes over with good field position. George drops back and heaves it to Gavin Frith, and he takes it in for a touchdown, and that would be 55 yards for this completion. That would be George's second touchdown pass, and that would push him over 100 yards on the half, and the Crusaders go into halftime up big, 34-12. Now, coming into the second half, the Crusaders' defense would make a complete statement, as they wouldn't allow a single score, and the offense would tack on another 20 points as they take this one 54-12. And they will move on to the regional round, where they will face Vermilion Catholic in Abbeville. For the Bayou Blitz, I'm Dracar Francois for News 15.
All right, 4-6 LCA hosting 3-7 Beekman Charter out of Bastrop tonight. Picking up in the first quarter, LCA gets on the board early and often. They go to the running game here early on. Jalen Noel with the touchdown run up the gut, and they go for 2 after this touchdown and convert. They take an 8-0 lead. Still first quarter, LCA quarterback Braylon Walker, he just swings it out here to Calvin Parker, who makes the catch, makes a mad dash to the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. He almost takes me out on the play, but I survived, thank God. Gets the extra point, 15-0, Knights up, and they're rolling at this point. Second quarter, Beekman Charter trying to go for a pass play in the Wildcat formation. Arian Harris throws it up, and it's picked off by LCA's Chris Hilaire. He takes it back the other way for a pick six. LCA led 37-0 at the half, and they roll to a 72-0 shutout win over Beekman Charter. Knights will travel to Crowley next week for a big round 2 game with Notre Dame. Southside, the Sharks hosting Live Oak tonight. Sharks keeping it on the ground early, pounding it out here. Justin Williams, hard-fought run up the gut for the touchdown. PAT good, Sharks up 14-0. A little bit later, Ramon Singleton also gets in on the ground and pound party. He hits this one inside and then bounces it outside. He's a big back and hits the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. Sharks go up 21-0. They roll over Live Oak, winning 42-10. Also, in case you missed it, the first game of the playoffs actually kicked off Thursday night in Opelousas. The defending state champs gained a big win in the opening round as they rolled Bastrop 47-6. Opelousas now advances to the next round in Division II non-select. And now to look at some other playoff games from the Blitz scoreboard tonight. These games have all gone final. Lafayette High losing to Jesuit 45-7. Northside beaten by St. Charles 33-8. And Kaplan shuts out North Webster. Big win for the Pirates 50-0. Franklin also a big shutout win over White Castle 44-0. Go to Acadiana.com for a complete Bayou Blitz scoreboard.
The Bayou Blitz was brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.